Have you ever said this to yourself? I don't want to spend time on list building because it's taking me away from doing income generating activities like one-on-one coaching, group coaching, selling my products or service. It's a common complaint that we hear from a lot of our clients that list building takes time and it takes them away from delivery. But what if you change the narrative on that a little bit and thought about list building as an income generating activity? And that's what we're going to be talking about in today's List Building Live. Hi, my name is Natasha Mitchell. I'm the creator of the Simple Business Method.
I'm Nancy Fields. I am the owner of Fields Graphic Design, and I create WordPress websites.
And Nancy, we hear this so often, don't we? And we've probably been guilty of it ourselves, that the list building sometimes seems like a bit of a hard slog in business. And, I think there's a lot of reasons for that. I think people are struggling to know how to build their list. They're not giving people what they want, and a variety of other reasons. But you were listening to something on the weekend and you made some really good observations about how list building ties into this whole business building. So why don't you share that with us?
Well, and it got down to there are really two things that you need to have when you're in business. You need to have customers and you need to have a product that they want. So when you think of list building is the first stage to getting a customer. So it's a matter of, saying, I have this for you. And not only is it valuable, but it's free. And so please give me your name and email address. And at that point, you begin to have a customer. And, and also this morning, I was also just reading, Natasha, from my favorite book about, people get resistant to buying something if they feel they're being rushed. And it's like, and so you don't want to do that. And so the list building activity is, you're giving somebody a free test, and then you have them on your list, and then you can stay engaged with them. So it's a slow relationship building process. And that's, it's going to be leading to sales. So if you think of that, is not a waste of your time. In fact, it is such a necessary part of your time to be able to have a really good business.
Yeah, and I think once you have a person on your list, we've talked about this in some of our other lives, it is about relationship building. I see a few people are joining us live. Good morning. Thanks for joining us. Please feel free to leave a comment or say hi in the chat box so we can see who you are. We can't see who you are on the stream, but we can see in the comments. We've talked about this, list building is relationship building. And, I think you mentioned something really important there. If you go into a shop to buy clothing, which we're not doing much these days, but nothing worse is when a salesperson is right on you and it's like, oh, can I help you with something? Or maybe, are you looking for something in particular? And you're not even ready to buy. You're just browsing. Of course, you might have an idea that you're looking for something new, but sometimes you're just browsing. And I think we need to think about customers on the internet, again, as real people, that sometimes you're just browsing. So when you're hit immediately with a sales pitch or an offer really cold like that, you just want to leave the store. You just want to run and hide. So the list building really gives you an opportunity to build that relationship and learn a little bit more about the customer first.
Absolutely. And also, not only do they learn about you, but you learn about them. Mm-hmm. Because there again, once you have a list, and if you are at that point, even thinking about, well, gee, I'm thinking that they might like this product, or, they might like this service and they might need this. Then you can actually ask them. You can say, well, gee, I'm thinking about this course or this offering or this coaching call. Would you be interested? Or if not, let me know what you're interested in. At which point, you're beginning to having really fun with your business and growing it in ways that are better than expected.
Yeah, exactly. And I kind of love the shopping analogy. Maybe I've been cooped up for too long and I need to go to a store. But, imagine that experience if you were in a store and as the salesperson, you came up and started just building a relationship. It's like, hey, hi, how are you? How's your day going? Oh, great, good. Oh, what brings you into the store today? Oh, I've got a special event coming up. Oh, tell me a little bit more about that. Where is it? Is it formal? Is it casual? You know, you're finding out, this is the kind of conversation you're having. Once you know what people are looking for, then you can direct them in the right way. And again, that is the whole beauty of the list, where you are able to have a conversation with them. And, you know, we've seen this again with some of our other examples recently, you know, whether it's brick and mortar or whether it's a service-based business, our clients like Lisa and Dawn, they were really using their list to sell product and sell services. And that's going back to like our initial take on this, that list building is an income generating activity.
And that's also why the free offer is so amazing, because your free offer also tells people what they're interested in. And if it's not landing, well, you know, but there again, we don't believe in just doing a free offer and saying, oh, I wonder whether they're interested in. We have a way to let you know what people want and to make sure that, you know, what you're talking about is in line with what they're asking for. So as they're searching for online. So
yeah, exactly. So it's doing that bit of research first, finding out what people want, like starting the conversation, but you can do that without having an actual conversation. There's plenty of search tools. We've talked about how powerful Google search is in past events or past lives. And, you know, I think the real challenge for a lot of us, and us included, when we're getting started out on this, is that you know, you're missing a few of the key ingredients, or you're just, you know, we call it the spray and pray, like putting anything out there and fingers crossed and hoping for the best. The fingers crossed marketing never works particularly effectively and can be a bit demotivating. So we encourage you to have a look at what customers want first. Develop a free offer that they want in exchange for their email address, and then you can really start building that relationship. Again, it is an income generating activity in your business. And if you don't know how to do that, Nancy and I are absolutely here to help you. I'm just going to share our free list building roadmap on the screen. You can grab that anytime, freeoffer101.com/roadmap. And we're going to be showing up weekly with more tips and tricks and live questions and answers to help you in your list building activity, because we think this is so important and so many business owners are struggling with this these days.
Yes, and you're right. People are struggling with it, and we don't think that you need to struggle once you figure out our 4-step system, and it is just 4 steps. So.
Yeah. So Nancy, we're going to wrap up for the day. I just really wanted to impress this simple concept. List building is an income generating activity. And I'd love to hear from everyone in our audience who's listening to us. What are your biggest challenges with list building? What's your resistance to list building? You know, what have you tried that's working or not working? Let us know. Join in the conversation with us, and we would love to have a conversation with you about your list building and your business building activities. So that's all for us. I can't speak today, apparently, Nancy. That's all from us for today. We'll see you again next week with more list building live tips. Bye for now.
Bye.